Hello, everyone. My name is Brian Valerio, and I'm going to be speaking to you about cybersecurity and its impact in the world of business. In today's global digital world, data rules. Safeguarding intellectual property, financial information, and a company's reputation is critical to business strategy. However, the number of threats and the sophistication of attacks are increasing exponentially. Cybersecurity is rapidly becoming the new priority in business. Information security does not tend to garner the attention of top executives. This is traditionally left up to task for the chief information officer and his team to handle. Yet the number of high-profile cyber attacks emerging within the headlines and news is only elevating. We deal with these cases as consumers at a much smaller scale with fraudulent charges and things of that nature. But when cyber attacks hit the world of commerce, the losses can be astronomical. Cyber risk is now firmly at the top of the international agenda as high-profile breaches raise fears that attacks and other security failures could endanger the global economy in of itself. The Global Risks 2015 report published in January by the World Economic Forum states 90% of companies worldwide recognize they are insufficiently prepared to protect themselves against cyber attacks. Cyber crimes cost the global economy over $400 billion annually. In 2013, over 3,000 companies in the United States had their systems compromised by criminals. High-profile cases such as with Target and Home Depot, you may have heard, were among many organizations that were attacked and effectively lost consumer data and credit card information. And this is critical because ultimately consumers lose trust in these establishments. In a report published by PricewaterhouseCoopers in a survey to CIOs and CSOs to more than 9,600 global executives, 41% of respondents had experienced one or more security incident during the past year. And the number is rising. Respondents reported financial losses, intellectual property theft, reputational damage, fraud, and legal exposure, among other effects. This is just rapidly canvassing the world of commerce. Cyber attacks fall into two broad categories. It's breaches in data security and sabotage. The following short clip will offer some perspective in the world of hacking.
Which of these people is most like a hacker? A burglar, a vandal, an inventor, or a spy? The answer completely depends on whom you ask, because the word hacker has taken on all of these meanings and more over the years. But it's the wrong question. It's like asking, is a chisel something you use to break into safes, to deface buildings, or to carve statues? No, the questions we should be asking are, what is hacking and why do people do it? In the broadest possible terms, hacking is creative problem solving that takes advantage of the properties of things in unexpected ways. So when Galileo used curved glass to magnify the stars, that was a hack. Or when NASA engineers saved Apollo 13 with a book, a plastic bag, and a roll of duct tape, that was a hack. Of course, usually when hacking comes up, we're talking about computer hacking, but the idea is the same. Computer hacking is just creative problem solving that takes advantage of the properties of computers and networks in unexpected ways.
So that just offers some perspective in the fact that hacking can take on many different forms. Under the guidance from the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, public companies are required to disclose the material risks they face from cyber attacks and include specific detail to enable investors to assess the magnitude of those risks. U.S. companies are also required to consider disclosure about the potential costs associated with preventing cyber attacks. And failure to make adequate disclosures can lead to additional liability in the event of a cyber attack. Cyber crime is only increasing, and it's only likely to increase. Despite the best efforts of government agencies and cybersecurity efforts, its growth is being driven by the expanding number of services available online and the increasing sophistication of cyber criminals. Technical innovation is opening doors to further attacks and new online dangers. For example, the emphasis on mobile services has opened up corporate systems to more users, multiplying the opportunities to penetrate security measures. Their exposure grows as they invest in technologies like mobile, social, and cloud services. This short clip will offer some perspective into the ingenuity of hackers.
All right. This is a project I worked on when we were trying to figure out the security properties of wireless networks. It's called the HackerBot. This is a robot we built that can drive around and find Wi-Fi users, drive up to them, and show them their passwords on the screen. We just wanted to build a robot, but, we didn't know what to make it do, so we made a pistol version of the same thing. This is called the Sniper Yagi. It's for your long-range password sniffing action. About a mile away, I can watch your wireless network.
As you can see, hackers have the resources to keep elevating the level of cyber crimes. Ultimately, this portrays the fact that companies and executives at the helm must prioritize cybersecurity. This can no longer fall at the wayside. It is critical they have the correct information security team in place and an effective leader in place to spearhead the charge. Thank you.